think we can see the. I think we can see the TV, right? Yeah. Anyway, what is up, guys? Time for this. Oh wait. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me, guys? Having the light on? Crazy. Gotta be like a movie theater. Yeah. What's up, guys? I am finally back here, ready to record this masterpiece. I believe it's going to be Reality Resort Episode 2. Let's get it popping though. Like
Previously
on Reality Resort.
16
I just want to do that.
were introduced to their brand new home for the next 40 days. After splitting them up into teams, the inaugural immunity competition of the season unfolded. What better way to kick off the festivities than by concocting a drink for their beautiful host?
Exactly.
Seriously? I have to say that?
Uh,
Oh, anyway. In the end, the Toucans successfully outmixed the Emus for the win, securing their first legacy points and ensuring safety for the rest of the block. Both teams will nominate an Emu for eviction, but which two will it be? And who will ultimately lose the block battle, becoming our first loser of the season? You'll find out now on this episode of Reality
Resort. Alright, so basically before we get through this intro, this banger of an intro actually, something that I do want to point out to you guys is that I actually recently just figured out how the blocking system works, the format and everything. I've never watched Big Brother, so I've never been the kind to know what this kind of thing is. But I actually watched, last night I watched Reality Resort prediction to see if like they would if I could understand the format from that. And someone actually was so nice enough to put up the entire format, the immunity system, how everything works, the immunity items and everything. So I read it all. I'm all caught up. I know exactly how the blocking systems work. I know exactly how it all works out. So basically, I can't wait to see which two people get nominated. Even though I think I do know, because I think I accidentally seen something online for when I pulled up YouTube to go to the live stream. I seen a picture and accidentally clicked on it, forgetting that I didn't watch Reality Resort episode 2 yet. And I think I seen something, but I didn't. I literally clicked immediately off. So it's only like a guess. But if everything works out the way that it's supposed to, there should be 2 nominations for this one. So the other team will nominate someone. Their team will nominate someone. They'll both do a challenge, see who gets to stay and who gets to leave. And then if everything goes right, there should be another nomination at the end of the episode. Probably. Something like that. We'll figure it out. But yeah, let's hop right in, see this banger intro, and then watch the rest of it. I see that no one's watching right now, but that's okay. We'll keep it going. 250K on the line. Looking higher. Do whatever it takes. This can make or break me. And I know the camera loves me. When the things get ugly, there's one thing I know for sure. I want that money, yeah. I want that money, yeah. I want that money, yeah. Give me that money. Na 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 na. Yeah, guys, I am in love with this intro. When Cove first put this out, like when the show wasn't even like an episode yet, and it was just the intro, I was in love. I had it on loop, literally. Day 2, my boy Drew.
Thanks again for cooking us breakfast, Finn.
Anyway, guys, my predictions of who I think is gonna go. I honestly, okay, I just wish it's Tino. Let me pause this. How disrespectful of me. How disrespectful of me. Wow.
Thanks again for cooking us breakfast, Finn.
Hold on, let me rewind. Okay. That was disrespectful of me to talk while this is going. But, I see someone's watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Basically, my prediction, well, more of like hope, for real, is that I hope that Tino goes. Tino is just not a personal favorite of mine. A lot of people that I was watching, they said that they want Tino to go, like, second. I would prefer him to go first, but, I mean, if he will go second, that's okay. He just gives me that Will from Will from Disventure Camp vibe. Like, he's a good character, but I just don't think he'll get that kind of energy from him, and that it sadly will mean his early elimination. But, That's what I would assume, just because he just gives off that vibe. But off of the way the first episode went, I would say people who could possibly be up there, Seth for flirting with Annalise the whole time. Sorry about that. VJ for of course, failing the little thing, the challenge, and maybe possibly Topaz for being so like pushy. I guess the word is would be to use. But also another possibility could be Charles, because Charles was very rude, should I say? But he was not trying to be, with his whole laughing dynamic. You know what I mean? I mean, it's something he can't help. When people get hurt, he laughs. But um, yeah, that could be another reason. But I highly doubt he'll get nominated. And then also you got to remember that the other team gets to nominate someone. So I don't know who they'll nominate. I would assume that they would nominate a huge threat. So like Tino would work there. Topaz, even though she's kind of like out of her days, she could still be a threat physically. Seth could also be a threat physically. Um, I think everyone else on their team, I wouldn't really be seen as like physical threats. But then you have people like, if you're dumb enough to fall for it, Olive, who would be like a mind threat, because or not even a mind threat, but if you were dumb enough to see it, like, oh, maybe her future powers or foreseeing power. I mean, I don't think it's really real, but some of the tourists might think it's real, and they might be like, well, she might be a threat, but I highly doubt that one. That one's like a really really big stretch. But let's hop right into the episode. See what they're talking about. Oh yeah, people who I want to win. I want Drew and Sarah to be in the finale. Those are my two favorite characters. There is reasons behind that, but I will not get into that. Anyway, but yeah, I just think that they're really two solid characters that could really make it far. Like really. I think Sarah's actually like a shoe in to win though. I've seen a lot of people think that she's get like second or first. I think she'll win the whole thing. Even if her and Drew did make it, I think she'll win. Um, a lot of people think Drew will go early. I hope not, but I mean, with his personality, I could see it happening. But at the same time, they are trying to set up that little Drew and Isidore thing, so I could also see him staying farther in the game. So who knows? Who knows? But yeah, prediction for the win or for the final three, because that would be the finale. Um, Drew, Sarah, and Olive, because I feel like Olive is gonna be like the main villain character. But yeah, let's hop right into it. Okay, Finn. What's up, bro?
Thanks again for cooking us breakfast, Finn. These eggs are the bomb.
Look at Isidore and Drew.
Seriously?
I feel like they're gonna end up dating.
Can't you do?
I'm glad you like it. Cooking is one of my guilty pleasures. Just want to express my gratitude to everyone for their role in securing our first victory. Just wish the other three could be here to celebrate too.
They're lost. More for me.
Can't expect everyone to act all buddy-buddy. I'm surprised it even took this long for the visitors to form.
It's literally day 2.
The government works fast, but these games move faster. Delicious. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some toilets to inspect. Got a gut feeling someone flushed by the team. Lips.
Oh, I gotta see this.
They're gonna end up dating. I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
So,
She's gonna end up liking him.
Finn, when you go out looking for fossils, you go with a team, right?
Not always.
I kind of like. I kind of like Kylie.
Especially lately.
She's all right.
I've been needing some time to myself. I get really into work sometimes.
Oh.
Finn's all right, but
okay.
I mean, I could go
But
without
you
him.
do work with a team, right? You like rely on each
Cheryl's
other
cool,
to help
too.
excavate the bones, conduct research, right?
Sure. But I want to get back to the lab. I'm out there in the field, it's
Fell
all
to
me.
0
It
people
can get
watching.
lonely sometimes, but
Well, that's tough.
Oh, would you just catch my girl's drift already?
It's okay.
What Stream Queen was trying to say was, we were thinking about the three of us creating an alliance. You seem to have quite the skill set.
oh.
Ooh,
Well, that's a
nice. She gets right to
That will
business.
the game.
No talking or
Alright, sounds
anything.
Just fantastic. Ladies,
OMG! Yay! We did it! We formed our first alliance!
Marcus.
3 eggs scrambled, bacon extra crispy, orange juice freshly squeezed.
coming right up, Mr. Marcus.
Uh-oh.
things have been going for me, that checks out.
Oh, don't start the day on such a sour note, Marcus. Hey, I know what'll cheer you up. Let's talk nominations. I'm sure that lawyer brain of yours will love this part of the game.
Ooh,
Alright,
see,
I saw some folks
Cheryl
commenting
is
like that,
low-key
but I decided
cooking.
to hit hay early. Y'all catch wind of anything?
Not Finn style.
Last thing I remember, Scrap Boy saying he's doing us all solid and scouting out the vibe of the other team. Too jacked up on adrenaline to sleep or something. I don't know. Sounds
I feel like
an excuse to me.
if they leave it up to
He's up to
Brad,
something.
he's gonna vote for
What?
for
Click
Seth,
to dump on Brad,
because I feel like he
huh?
wants to kind of.
He reminds me of myself when I was his age. Young, naive, kind of ugly. Not sure how I feel about that, but probably sad because I know how he'll turn out.
Okay, fun fact, guys.
Chit-chat was
Well,
like-
at least I think. I believe that Marcus has the same voice actor as Connor from Dispatcher Camp. I could kind of hear it. If not, don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that he does voice someone in this show. And if I had to pick anyone, it would definitely be him because he sounds like him. I'll go check after this, but I'm pretty sure he definitely voiced somebody in this show. But also, I kind of like the way Cheryl's approaching the game. She's doing really well. Just figuring out what everyone's strong suits are and stuff like that. And she's doing a great job of pegging everyone down and what they would be good at. I have a good feeling that they're going to be a pretty good, solid team. And I don't know. I really like Marcus. I thought he was going to be like a main villain going into the season because he's like he had that vibe, you know. But I think I was wrong because he doesn't give off main villain vibes. If anything, he gives off like anti-hero, but I don't really think we're gonna see that much of him. I think he might be like an earlier boot, just because of everything that he has to say. But yeah. Another thing about the characters in this scene specifically, I thought Finn would be someone that goes early, but I guess not. He's actually making good connections. But so guess not. But yeah.
So, but I'm off.
Isidore!
Totally worth it.
They're gonna end up dating. I'm calling it.
Alliance, made a friend, and we won the first challenge. Things could not be going any better. This game rocks so far.
Despite the
Smartest player
cracked
coming in.
sleep and burnt eggs, overhearing the ginger loudmouth clamoring about some alliance made it all worth it. She's not subtle, but being the good lawyer that I am, that information can and will be used against her.
Okay, maybe he will be like a secondary villain or something like that. I appreciate it, bro. Seth does not like that.
First lift of the season was a doozy. Hopefully the first nomination ceremony will be too.
No reason to believe it won't be. Heard myself that Topaz was going to be our nominee.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I think I pegged it. I'm pretty sure that at this point now I'm almost locked in sure that the two nominations are going to be Topaz and Seth. I really hope Seth doesn't go first up, bro. Bro, because look, Seth just... I need to see this little love triangle go on. And I'm so torn. Because I like the voice actor of Brad. I like him. Because he is the... I believe because I'm not 100% sure on the voice actors and stuff like that. I have to go and recheck on the video. But if I'm correct, it should be the dude who was supposed to do Total Drama Reunion, who was like the director behind it or whatever. And I liked him as a like a person. Like I know that he does certain stuff, and I've seen him do certain stuff. So like I kind of like his voice actor. But then again, I like Seth's character, and I really want him to get with Annalise. But I don't know, cause I'm torn, cause I feel like they both are trying to get with her, but I feel like Annalise kind of likes Brad more, especially because they're on the same team and whatnot. So I'm really not sure, but I really hope that Seth can actually pull her before he gets eliminated, because I feel like he might get eliminated in a couple seconds. But let's keep watching. But I really don't want Topaz or him to go though. But I don't know which one goes though, so that's the big question.
You know, I'm used to girls falling head over heels for me. Just not literally.
No, I don't want this to happen.
Get ahead of ourselves there, bucko.
Wow.
OMG, guys. That was totally embarrassing. Do you think the cameras caught that?
100%.
Something cameras inside this place? Nah, I'm sure they missed it.
Ew. Okay, good.
She's dumb as hell.
I'll put that on TV. I have an image to uphold being an ambassador to 12 different brands.
With a face like that, I can tell why he's so popular.
After this show, I wouldn't be surprised if that number doubles.
Bro, they are so thirsty. That is not Riz. Well, I mean, but she's falling for it though. Mainly Brad though.
Speaking of which, I'm seeing doubles myself. Must be dehydrated. I'm gonna go fill up my water. I'll catch you both later, yeah?
Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
3 people. Oh, I think that's the most we've ever had on a stream in a minute. Thank you all for watching.
Hey,
I appreciate it.
Topaz, you got a sec?
Sure. What's up?
I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but I'd hate to see you get blindsided. It sounds as if your team is going to nominate you solely based on first impressions.
Wait, you're serious? Ugh, figures. So just because I assumed a leadership role, that's their excuse to get rid of me?
Whoa, take it easy. Don't let the dude surface and give them another reason to single you out.
I feel like Brad could be a secondary villain, but he's not trying to be villainous. He's just trying to start drama,
Well,
which
great.
kind of a
I guess
villain
I don't
role,
have to
but
take care of myself now.
I think you get what I'm saying.
Thanks for the heads up, I guess.
Hold on. Got an idea that might work in your favor.
Oh, really? I'm listening.
Let's just say there's an opportunity to help each other out. I'll do my best to get my team to nominate what should be a shoo-in for you.
Great. So, who are you thinking? Monica, Charles, Sarah?
Are you enjoying
He
reality
has
shows?
them around.
Do
He
you
has her
want to
around
see
his
more?
finger at this
Then
point.
make sure to check out our Patreon
Maybe he could
to
be a
help the
secondary
series
villain.
grow.
I didn't think so
Your
at first,
support
but
will help us
oh
maintain
wait,
a consistent release schedule, and in return, you'll receive awesome perks like exclusive bonus content and early releases. Otherwise, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, back to this episode
Interesting.
of Reality.
Might take a look at that. Oh yeah, all 3 of you guys watching, thank you. I really appreciate it. Not many people usually watch my streams, so I really appreciate you guys watching. First nomination ceremony, let's get it, guys! I think we already know who's going to be nominated at this point, so.
I, in fact, did not. Thanks for asking. You'd think the winner's wing would have comfier beds.
They do. You just slept on the Conspiracy Nuts retainer last night.
That's where it went? Bruh, and you still let me search the toilet?
Ooh.
I love them! They're so great.
One by one, each of you will step up to the Paradise Portal, where the IDs of the losing team will illuminate. Just tap on the ID of the fellow tourist you want to nominate for eviction.
I'm trying to get a better view of it. I think you guys got a good view now.
And the chosen faces will pop up on the monitors right here in the living room.
Ooh, Cheryl is ready. She is ready. Oh my goodness.
Nervous, Tina? Think you might be one of the unlucky victims today?
Maybe. I'm a big advocate for proper warm-ups and all, but I don't know if anything could really prepare you for this game.
Well,
100%. I mean, the guy got a point.
Emus, we'll start with you. Go ahead and lock in your votes.
All right, go ahead, lock in those votes, y'all. But I think we're pretty sure who's the 3 people who's, I mean, 2 people who's gonna get booted. Hold on, how far are we into the episode? Only 10 minutes in, and we should still have a challenge and another nomination ceremony. So let's get it popping, guys. Let's get it popping. Thank you for whoever dropped a like. I really appreciate it.
And with that, you've all cast your very first vote.
Yep.
Buckle
Let's
up,
get it.
because the game just got serious.
Well, you waste no time making us feel uncomfortable.
100%.
I love it.
My pleasure. Now,
He sounds like Jake.
results. Appearing on the monitor to my left will be the
You guys
team's
watching,
nomination.
you guys must just be
Who
thinking I
happens
love
to be
comparing voice actors to people.
Topaz.
7 votes.
As
Wow.
for the Toucans,
Not,
they nominated
wasn't surprised.
Seth,
Wow!
who by the look of
Everybody!
his face seems utterly bewildered. Nice job, Toucans.
Whoa! No! Bro, if Seth gets booted, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get pissed, bro. No way Seth is first boot. That means Annalise voted for him too. I mean, I know she doesn't know him like that, but come on, he's just trying to rizz you up. Damn.
A successful blindside on day 2.
Okay. I see how it is. Some of y'all are threatened by me. I take it as a compliment.
Thus completes the nomination ceremony.
No, bro, I don't
Seth,
want...
you two
I feel like they're gonna
are
trick
definitely
him.
a victim.
Because Brad's talking about this is an
Seems
easy
as if
win.
you both made
But I mean, maybe he just wanted her to
impression on your
vote.
fellow tourists.
Maybe he just wanted
What follows
to
next
get...
is
I
our
don't know,
prep
man.
period. Now, while it usually lasts
But he would have no
24
reason
hours,
to talk to Topaz if
we'll
that's the
be
case.
receiving 48 for this starting
But I
block.
think you gotta plan up a
We're going
sleeve.
easy on you. I know. Trust. It hurts me too.
Prep period.
Oh, 2 likes. Thank you. I
Here
appreciate
I
it.
thought I was getting away from school.
Oh, my poor lassie. In many ways, this game will be worse than school.
Oh.
Unless you win. Duh. Now leading up to
I mean,
our
school
block
has never
battle,
given me a chance of winning $1 million or
nominees will be given
250K,
a
however much they
chance
have at stake
so
here.
that they can
So,
prepare as they see fit.
I'd take this over school any
Anybody
day.
may help them,
Any day.
but no one is obligated to. It is also at this time that the state tourists may place bets on the outcome of the block battle. Press the poker chip icon on the top right corner of the Paradise portal and
Alright.
choose your winner. Guessing right could earn you some legacy points. But guess wrong, and you'll lose a few. What a fun wager. You'll have right until the competition begins to lock it in.
Are you endorsing gambling?
No,
Oh.
I'm endorsing you zip it.
They're always saying that.
Carrying on. The hint will show up on the monitor above you.
Oh, so they're supposed to kind of like guess
Now, I'm late
who
for my lunch,
will win.
so
And you can get legacy
I'll
points.
see you at the block
Cool.
battle soon.
Cool. That's
You've seen it.
lucky cool though. Hold
A
on.
smiling face.
We
Smile
have to
too.
stop it. No matter what.
Not very excited for this movie. I watched the first one. It wasn't really
New
memorable
Immune Plus
for me.
crystals.
So.
Take them on the go.
Oh, 3 people watching. Back
Now
again.
with
Thanks.
vitamin D for when you
Wow.
want extra
I
immune
really
support.
appreciate everyone watching.
Try new emergency
Maybe it's because of the content I'm
crystals
watching.
Today.
Because everybody likes Reality Resort. Isn't that right?
Do you believe in love at first sight?
IDK is striking my gene. You?
Meet cutes happen every day on Tinder. Just not like they
We
do
still
in the
got
movies.
10 seconds before we can skip this ad. Oh my god. So much.
A shocking new government report about the border crisis that Sherrick Brown.
And finally we can skip. We can see who gets eliminated, guys. Hold on. I want to try and do this. What is this? Okay, in a city of lights or a tower so tall, where landmarks stand proud, you'll find them all. Big props in hand, your task is near. Match them fast, shout loud and clear. From paradise... Whoa. Do not, guys, forget about that. From pyramids grand to a gate so divine, guess the spot, the challenge is thine? What? This sounds like a bunch of gibberish that they just slapped together, but the only thing I can get from this is the, not Eiffel Tower. Egypt. Because you're talking about pyramids, landmarks, towers don't really matter. But like, pyramids and landmarks make me think of Egypt, but like, what the hell are we even talking about? Let's just watch it and see if we can figure it out, because not me. Maybe if I used more time I could, but...
Well, looks like another reason to avoid nomination then.
That was exhilarating. I can check surviving a nomination ceremony off my bucket list now. Ooh, does that earn you legacy points?
No.
I was actually able to mentally prepare myself for this. But I'm not gonna lie, it still stings. The last thing I want is for my girls to see me get evicted first. I mean, what kind of a message would that send?
So
Their coach is not.
I wonder who did Topaz lock in, because there's 3 votes cast. The 8 that were against Seth, the 7 against Topaz, and then her vote, which was for someone else. Wonder who that person is. Always gotta wonder.
Place.
Maybe Charles.
Look, I could sit
or
here
Sarah.
and get my boxers in a bunch about being nominated. I don't sweat off my brow. I got drafted for a reason, okay? I'll show them all why, and then circle back for a bit of payback later. I'm just dying to know whose bright idea this was in the first place, though.
So what's the scoop, kid?
I'll make this brief. Topaz is going up, but I'm not convinced it's good for us if she leaves.
Hello? Why wouldn't we want her gone? Wasn't she some sort of track prodigy?
The current state of her leg is enough of a reason to believe she won't be a long-term threat to us. Besides, her team thinks she's super bossy. It would help us out if she continued to build discourse amongst the others.
Now that's some solid thinking. So, who should we nominate to give her the best chance to win?
In order to ruffle the least amount of feathers, I think there's one emu who's shown that they're at this party for all the wrong reasons.
And who's that?
Our resident ball player. Dude is a major deviant from the vibes. Trust me, I know guys like him. They're sneaky good at getting what they want. He's the athlete we should be worried about.
Yeah, that's why. Totally not because you two NPCs are clearly fighting for the attention of the same bimbo.
He just called you a bimbo.
Personally, not so sure Seth would be that easy to defeat, but admittedly, I haven't thought much about this nomination myself.
How do you suppose he'd lose to Topaz?
Simple. The dude is super distractible. Besides, I've dealt with many guys like him. Lazily entitled with an interstellar ego. Thinks he's untouchable.
She's falling head over heels for Brad. Can't believe Seth is about to go because of this
Once I
girl,
crack the
bro.
big leagues, I'm getting myself a place just like this.
I don't understand. Why haven't you made it by now?
It ain't that easy, princess. Gotta work your way up multiple levels. A lot of pressure to perform.
Ooh, can't relate. Sorry.
Working hard or hardly working? Don't you think you should be preparing for the competition?
I'm just trying to enjoy myself, man. I got plenty of time until then. Besides, not like I forgot you voted for me.
So did the girl next to you.
Your point?
Well, Topaz seems to be getting after it inside. She's going ham in there.
Ooh, ham? I'm a vegan. No thanks.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'll be
god,
fine.
be quiet.
Not sure I even understand what that whack riddle meant anyway.
I think Brad's right. You don't want to put yourself at a disadvantage, man. How about I help you out?
Look, I'm enjoying my time right now. I got a whole day tomorrow to worry about it. Plus, can't leave this doll alone in the pool. Alright?
Nope, she's gone. Go look at it.
He's my bunk buddy. But I can tell why he hasn't made the bigs yet.
Dude, you're gonna blow it. Oh my god. See, now you're making me kind of wish you do get eliminated. But I don't want you eliminated. Please, stop acting like a bimbo.
His work ethic is non-existent. Nah. I said what I said. It sucks.
Tell you what, I'll help you out too. Can't turn down the two of us.
No sense in being here anymore, I guess. Okay. I'll buy it. On second thought, I'll meet up with you boys later.
Oh, hey, Brad. Are you going swimming too?
Don't waste your time on him.
I was just about to leave, actually. Think I'm gonna check on Topaz.
Oh, cool. Yeah, looks like Seth is preoccupied.
Totally. I even offered to help him, but to no avail. Dude's stubborn.
Really? Oh, that's cool of you to offer, even after nominating him.
You seem like a smart cookie. I'm ahead inside, but if you ever want to chat, feel free to grab me. Sure, I offered Seth a hand, but I wasn't actually gonna help him. I was just hoping he'd take the bait and wander off. Seems like he can't get out of his own way, though. Back at school, I'd probably lend a hand to a guy like Seth. It's a part of the gig as Prez, you know? But in this game, I've got to cut him loose before he becomes a persistent problem. Dude's already proven to be a major threat to my game.
I'm pretty sure Chun's going to fall below no landmarks, so I'm off to the library to brush up on my geography. I'm not just grown, I've got brains too. At least more than Seth. I actually haven't crossed paths with him once since the ceremony. Maybe Brad's not the doll after all. It's just that the boys in my track team decided to pursue what we need to leave otherwise.
Well,
Charles is all over this. Not even this is just fun for him. 3 people watching again. Great.
Honestly, I am as well. Has anyone even spoken to Seth lately? He really should be taking this more seriously.
Yeah, he really should.
He's a big
Not
boy,
gonna lie.
Monica. I'm sure he can handle himself. I'm just glad it's not me who has to study. Good to know my failed bartending career wasn't a big factor after all.
You tried your best, VJ. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
not that I condone gambling, but I also feel up with
Charles's voice actor is actually, now this one I know for sure, is actually Alec. I like Alec as a character, so, and I like his voice actor. So I'm kind of, I kind of like Charles a little bit. Plus, it doesn't hurt that his character is actually kind of interesting. Won't lie. But yeah, Charles is all over this challenge.
Here. It would be foolish of me to bestow confidence in someone who forgoes studying.
I feel like everyone is trying to help out Seth, except for like the other team, because they want Topaz gone. They all voted for her anyway.
Your foresight regarding the competition has me convinced that this would make for an all-time reality TV moment. I'm flattered. It would be my pleasure.
So I'm confused. Is every episode going to be like this, where like one episode they do the challenge, the next episode is purely based off the elimination? Because if that's the case, we're gonna have like 20 some episodes, maybe even 30, if we're doing it that way. But I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
How refreshing. I felt warmth radiating from your aura. You're going to make some wonderful relationships.
This is
here.
Olive's first time speaking this
Well,
episode.
that's certainly exciting. I wonder with whom. Off to find out.
Off to find out.
That's all? I literally could have told her that.
Well, due to its rush nature, there weren't enough details for more thorough vision.
I see. Well, how about you give it a go then, Charles?
Sure. I suppose some insight into my future might be useful.
It wouldn't be wise to cast the same spell on everyone here. Too much insight too soon, and they'll see through my veil in a heartbeat. Yet, some of these pedestrians are so easily influenced that I can't resist sowing a seed of doubt.
I love her. She is such a great character.
Crunchy scene, but you will never catch me buying into psychics. That being said, Olive might just have to be my new spirit guide.
See,
I feel like I'll need to keep her close.
see, I don't like Jake, but I like VJ.
To protect career politicians.
I don't know.
serve for
It's
citizens
crazy.
like you and me. I'm voting yes on
But,
issue
but
one.
maybe that's
Stop
because
politicians
Jake. Oh, 4
from
people
manipulating
watching.
Ohio's
This is the
voting
most it's
maps
been
and
since
restore
I've
power
been
to us.
well,
Vote
looking
yes
at it
on
in a
one.
while. So I really appreciate everyone looking at it. Everyone who's watching looking at it, should I say? But yeah, I think the reason I don't like Jake though is probably because he makes a lot of stupid decisions. Like when he got Ashley booted because he wanted to do him.
Let me tell you what had went down.
That was 2 bands away from
But
getting bro whole
yeah,
barbershop, bro.
skip. All right, let's get back to the 5 people watching. Oh my god. I think this is the most I've ever had watching. Well, no, the most I think I ever had watching was 6.
Calling all
But
tourists.
still,
Calling
5 is
all
really good.
tourists. Please meet me in the backyard for today's block battle.
Marcus can never
Our
catch a
first
break on the
matchup,
eating side.
Topaz versus Seth.
Ooh.
Folks, welcome to the backyard, also known as the challenge area.
Time
Many of
for the
competitions will take
elimination.
place here, including this very first block battle of the season. I hope you prepared well, because it's time to find
Egypt.
out what exactly
I remember I mentioned Egypt earlier. Maybe I was right.
These battles continue upon the block's theme, which today means vacation. And what do tourists do on vacation? Well, they go and visit famous landmarks, of course. Without further ado, let me explain how tourist attractions works. Behind you are replica models of 7 popular landmarks. On my go, you will run over to your side of the yard and identify what the landmark is and where it resides. Once you know the
No.
answer,
Seth
you
didn't
must
study at
crop over to the middle
all.
of the yard and place it on the podium with the corresponding location. When you matched all 7 locations, buzz in to see if you're correct. If you are, it'll glow green, and you will have officially won this challenge. Speed will be necessary to keep yourself in the game, both physically and
You're a baseball player. You should be able to have a little bit of speed to you. I know this is kind of evil, but I kind of hope Topaz's injury messes her up,
Let's see how
and
well
she
you
like
do then.
kind of starts spazzing
Nominees,
out. If it
your
makes
block
sense.
battle begins
Now. Well, all I know is that
Exactly what I thought it should be, but pretty darn close.
the Statue of Liberty is the USA, because that's New York.
Eiffel Tower, back to France you go.
Oh, she is gonna cook him. She is about to cook him.
They think this is hard? As if I don't know where the Statue of Liberty goes.
Pick up the pace, Barco. Move, move, move.
We want a picture, non-evaluation.
Gee, haven't heard that one since I was, I don't know, 6.
Yeah, me neither. You gotta put it face up, bro. Oh my god, he's out of here.
If only he would have studied. The Taj Mahal is a beautiful architecture. Did you know it symbolizes the love the Indian emperor had for his wife?
Charles is
Yeah,
so digging
one of
this.
his 7 wives. Don't get me wrong, though. If you build me something that big, then I don't care how many other lovers you have.
Enjoy. Why do all the work myself? Well, she's doing it for me.
Hey, I condone this. I condone this.
Are actually common knowledge, but better to be safe than sorry. I mean, that's what I live by. Seth was pretty absent-minded during our first challenge, so I'm hoping that falls into this one.
Listen, the only thing I bothered prepping.
No, that's not where that goes. Wait, no, it might be.
Why waste my time on
Might be.
stuff I ain't gonna need?
I was assuming there was a pyramid there,
Like
but
my mom always says.
I didn't see a pyramid, so he might just be following what she put.
All right, I gotta fess up. Mama never said that one. That gem's all mine. Sorry, Mama. Can't drag your good name through the mud like that.
If I didn't know any better, I would assume Seth is trying to take the easy way out by cheating.
He definitely hasn't realized the podiums are labeled differently.
Seth, all yours are wrong. You don't have the same label.
Ha! Sucker.
I'll buy
Oh.
myself some time then. Peter, up and in. Paint the corner.
Hey, I gotta laugh with Charles on that one.
That's a cheap shot.
I'm so bad these days. That's a strike in my book.
Hey!
Found his Achilles heel.
This here is the Leaning Tower of Pisa, right? Pisa.
Italy.
And pizza is Italian.
Oh my god, he's smart!
Ah, crud. Well, That's what I think all the bozos who say Chile look like, so I'll just put this one here. Mother of... I mean another rock. Where are the rocks?
Damn.
Like I said, I'm a fighter. You won't get rid of me that easily.
Congratulations, Topaz! You have officially won this block battle and have kept yourself in the game.
Hey, man. You tried your best. That's all that
Are
matters.
you kidding me? That right there was complete poppycock. How was I supposed to know all podiums ain't labeled the same?
Hey, take it easy. I get losing is frustrating, but that's why it's important to...
Absolute bull honky. I should have never signed up for this competition to begin with. What the stupid show anyway? Bunch of clout chasers. Should have called this show Reality Rejects.
Oh, what an exit for our first evict team. I'll go walking.
Aww.
Wow. So, like, you totally had a good read on him after all.
Seriously, thanks for pushing me to get rid of him sooner. He might have been a real problem down the line.
I'm proud of how I handle myself. Nothing feels better than an earned victory. So if my teammates else is best for them, they'll second guess on nominating me again.
Looks like I got what I wanted. Hopefully that built enough trust with my squad moving forward. No early access for me at this party. It's in my blood to handle issues and maintain the peace.
I'm not happy about this episode. I don't know what Cove is thinking.
I just don't get it, man. I should have schooled these clowns. 9 times out of 10, I'm walking away with that dub. But whatever, they got lucky. I probably wouldn't have been friends staying outside of here anyway. I just needed that exposure. And some cash wanted to hurt too.
It's tough. You know, being the first one, evicted, and the result. But that's the game. Time to send you off to rejoin your actual team and enjoy more time riding the bench. Thanks for playing, Seth. With Seth officially gone, you
Oh,
should be familiar with the
this
game now.
bites.
But this block isn't quite over yet. First, an update on your bets. Everyone selected Topaz, meaning you all earn additional legacy points. Well, everybody except Drew.
Sorry I'm not as easily brainwashed as all of you are.
Finally, at the end of each phase, I have the privilege of awarding one tourist with a few extra points, fittingly deemed the host's favorite player.
Doesn't it seem a little suspect that the host's bias gets to affect the game?
Well, maybe you should think twice before speaking from here on out. Probably would have done wonders for you back home. Now, my selection for this block is Topaz. Not only did she show great poise for being the first nominee of the season, she also demonstrated exactly what it looks like to prepare adequately for a block battle.
Appreciated. Hope the others take notes.
That brings us to the end of night 4. Go rest up, because your next block begins tomorrow. Until then, tourists! The game has just begun, but I can already get the sense of who's here for the money and who's here for a vacation. Speaking of which, next episode, we'll be moving on from that theme. What will our new one be? You'll have to find out next time. Don't forget to access our
Reality
website
Resort.
for my exclusive extended interview with Seth, as well as our vacation vignettes to catch the clips that don't make the episode. For Reality Resort, I'm Victoria Moore. Signing off.
Well, Cove, this bites. I can't lie, you L'd on this one. You should have definitely kept Seth in because he's more interesting in the game than out. A lot of people would disagree just because of his overall, the way he acts. And he actually, kind of, if you think about it, the way he acts, he's a pretty good first boot. But you also got to think about the people you have in this game. A lot of the people aren't interesting, and most likely will be floaters, and that's another reason why a lot of characters in Total Drama and Disventure Camp and some of those seasons don't do too well, is because you have a lot of floaters who just don't know how to play the game and just get through because they're not a threat or they just don't do anything. Uh, Big floaters I can mention right now: Millie, Tyler. Those are two of the big ones. They don't really ever do anything, and they just seem to drift along. Uh, and I feel like in this game we have people like Finn, who's going to be definitely a floater. Other people who I don't see making any waves or doing anything good. Monica, she's going to be a huge floater. Who else? Annalise is going to be an extreme floater. The only thing she brought at least was the drama aspect between having two guys fight over her. But now that one of those guys are gone, it's not really there. The only thing that actually keeps her in the drama circle is the fact that she likes Brad. Brad, I don't know if he likes her or not, or if he's just trying to play the game. But also, Sarah likes Brad. So there's a love triangle still. So she's still in the drama circle until one of the three gets booted. Then it's just a relationship, which can easily fizzle. So I feel like there's a lot of floaters just left in the game that aren't really gonna do much. I feel like another floater probably gonna be Tino. No, I'm not gonna lie. I think Tino's probably gonna get booted next. He got to. I mean, I like his character. He just doesn't seem like a long-term character. I don't see anything to really do with him. But that's why I feel like it was wrong to turn on the boot Seth, because he brought so much to the table, so many options. I don't think he would have been a good winner aspect. Honestly, I feel like his ideal placement should have been like 11th, like right after the quote-unquote merge. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. I think that Cove definitely L'd on this first elimination, but kind of something that I did mention in my Disventure Camp stream earlier this morning is that I think the writing for this episode was perfect, but the elimination was just bad. And I mentioned with Disventure Camp All Stars, the writing for each episode is great, but the elimination is just bad. I think. I just think if they had another coordinator that does the eliminations on Disventure Camp All Stars, it could have been a way better season. But from what I'm seeing right now and the spoilers I kind of already know, it's not that great of a season. But the writing is good though. It's just the eliminations are not it. And I feel like that is what was the case with this first elimination. But they definitely have time to pull it around. I mean, one elimination is not that bad. So when you think about it that way, one elimination, not gonna hurt that much. But I just think it was the wrong choice. But it can easily be turned around, you know what I'm saying? Predictions, I think that, honestly, I don't think Drew will actually be a winner now. I wish he was, but I just don't think he will. I think Drew will probably be like 8th. I feel like 8th or above. So like 8th, 10th, 9th, 11th. I don't think he's gonna be eliminated in the first phase, but he might be. I'm not gonna lie, he could be the second boot, because everyone's seeming to be on against him. So I would prefer him not to go that far, but I feel like the way that things are going, he'll be an early boot, like before merge, because the merge happens when there's 11 people left. But the only reason why I feel like they wouldn't do that is because Isidore and him have a little thing going on. But now, as we've seen with Reality Resort, no storyline will save you from getting booted, because Seth was in a huge storyline that I thought was going to be one of the main ones, but got booted first episode. But someone who I definitely think is going to make Final 6 or something like that would be for sure Topaz. She just did amazing.
Thinks everything's
She
funny,
did.
But look at his record.
She did amazing in that challenge, and I'm not gonna lie. If she wasn't against Seth, I would have been rooting for her. You know, like that was just a great. She played it great, even after being sabotaged. She still fought through it, which is a great thing. Great thing. But yeah, I think she's gonna get like 6th place. It just seems like a good spot for her to go. Maybe even 4th. Maybe even 4th could feel like a good spot for her to go. Um, but another player I feel like is gonna do really well. Um, VJ. VJ, he's the way that we see him playing. Okay, I'm just gonna name all the power players that I seen already making moves. VJ is making moves. Looking from last episode, speaking from last episode when he was talking about, I know where to go. I know that I might be on the block for this and that. But yeah, I feel like VJ is making moves. Olive is for sure making moves. Brad is making the biggest moves. I won't lie. He could be main villain. I won't lie. I thought it was Olive, but it could very well be Brad. Brad is out there cooking, and if it wasn't my boy Seth, I would be right with him. But yeah, he did amazing with that one. Like if it was anybody else in that position that he was trying to get rid of, I would literally be praising him. That masterpiece. Um, but also not only that, but we also have what's his name? Okay. So I said VJ, I said Olive, I said Brad, I said okay, Marcus. I think is making moves. Um, because he is talking about, I heard the redhead talking about this and that about an alliance. Well, that's not going to work in her favor. So he's making moves, or not even making moves, but he's observing. Good observers, I would consider kind of making moves because knowing the information before going in is a great way to survive in a show like this. Then other person, I was actually just about to get her, Cheryl, also making moves. These 5 contestants, I feel like are definitely going to make waves in the game. Just because you can see the way they're observing, you can see the way they're acting, the way they're playing. They're doing great things for their team in the show. Also Topaz. I mean, I wouldn't really say she's making moves, but she's definitely making. Honestly, I would say she's making herself a threat. When it comes to this like that, like she's making herself a threat, but at the same time, she's letting her team know that you need me. So don't try and vote me off again, or don't try and nominate me again, because it will not work in your favor. So, those 6 right there, definitely doing great. People who I see people who I think could be next boot. Drew could very well be first next boot. Tino is someone that a lot of people thought could be second. I just really don't see him doing anything wrong unless Cove does one of those total drama things where like they just throw something last minute in, and he like end up like selling the whole challenge, and they nominate him. But also you gotta remember, these people who could be getting vote or nominated. They're only getting nominated, so they still have to win the challenge or lose the challenge for them to be voted off or for them to be eliminated. Another person who could probably be second boot could probably be Charles, because Charles is, but he's smart though, so I don't know. Honestly, I feel like the biggest 2 are Tino and Drew, but I would say I'll just give you 2 from each team who I feel like will get nominated. If I don't remember the team's name, but if Charles's team lose, I feel like the 2 that would get nominated would be Tino and, depending on how the episode goes, maybe Monica, because Monica hasn't really been doing much. But Tino and maybe Monica, or Tino and maybe even VJ, depending on how he plays. But I don't know. But on the other team, I feel like it would be Drew, and depending on if anyone catches on, maybe Brad. But if not Brad, I feel like he would still be playing under the radar. If not Brad, maybe Finn, because he's, like I said, he's just not a player that like he kind of floats on the radar. He floats. But if not Brad or Finn, I feel like it would be Drew and maybe Isidore. I'm not gonna lie, maybe Drew and Isidore. That would be an exciting one to see, considering I look kind of like their little dynamic. But yeah, that's about all we have for the video today, guys. So let's listen to this banger outro real quick, and then, you know. But yeah, I'm really interested. I like the way that things are going. I don't like the elimination they just had, but it's okay because they can definitely recover. My new finale pick. Oh yeah, Derek Chapman. See, I knew that was the voice actor I was thinking about. But oh yeah, Michael Kim. See, I was also right about that one. But yeah, so Anthony Stewart. Yep. But my new finale pick. So sad to see him go, bro. My new finale pick is Sarah. Okay, I'm gonna go with Sarah, Brad, and I want to go with a guy because I feel like it would be better if it was a female-male finale. But I'll go with. Okay, I'm giving you two options. Either Sarah, Olive, and I don't know. I really don't know. Either Sarah, Olive, and honestly, I would like to see Sarah, Olive, and Brad. That would be a great final three. But I don't think that would happen. Two villain and secondary villain, unless it was like a battle of the villains to see who gets second place. That could be kind of tough. But I don't know. I'll have to sleep on it. But everyone who was watching this episode, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see you all in the next video. We ran for 56 minutes, so I appreciate all of you who watched, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. So, bye. RIP.